I'm going to start recording now, just so you guys know. So if you don't want you to be on camera, you may turn off your camera now if you don't want to be recorded. Dr. Farnan, did you want to go ahead and get started then?
I think so. So for all the people who have a part in the script, do you have the script available for you? I know we are good. I know it's this is just a little housekeeping details for those who are waiting for everything to happen, is that slide numbers should match with the slide that's on the screen here. Okay, and I think, so Kayla, I believe we will have you start. So again, we'll watch, and again, just to let everybody know, I appreciate the officers and all the work that has gone into this. This is the first time we've ever done a virtual induction. So so we're very, there's awesome things that happen with this ceremony, but it may not be, we're all learning, and we're excited for the great things that will happen. So with that, I'm going to mute myself until my turn comes in the script. Okay, and so, and Kayla, I guess someone will have to, that's right, you will move the script forward, right?
Yeah,
okay.
I will try my best to keep on track.
Okay, we will work together at that. Thanks.
The learning experience. So welcome to the fall induction of 2020. It's very exciting, our first virtual one. And I want to specifically make sure that we welcome not only the new members who are joining, but also the friends of Kappa Delta Pi who are also joining us. And these are our social media pages. So we have an Instagram, a Facebook, and a YouTube. I would highly recommend that you guys follow them or keep the name there so that you can follow us and see what we post. So I wanted to welcome the friends of KDP, and Dr. Farr, are you making that face because it's supposed to have the names on here, or is it on another slide?
I'm thinking are there two PowerPoints?
Oh, is there? Did I get the wrong one?
I think so.
Here.
No. Could you show the screen? I'm so sorry, people. Could you scroll down through? I think we're.
Oh, is it just say it twice? Is that the?
Okay, so I guess we're okay. I'm sorry.
No.
So,
okay.
So go ahead.
All right. So it looks like we have Dr. Nunez here. Dr. Nunez, would you like to say a few words?
Sure. I am so happy that that you are all here, and especially happy for the people who are joining, either being inducted to KDP or becoming affiliated friends of KDP. And I just made a list. I thought of 6 reasons why it's an awesome idea to join KDP, and I put them in the actual descending order of importance. They're all important, but the ones at the end I think are the most important. The first one is there's lots of good research out there that shows that the more that you become involved in your university student life, that the more connection that you feel to your institution, better time to graduation, better grades, it just makes you a better student to become involved. So that's one reason, but I know you're all great students anyway, so that's why that was the first and least important on my list. The other one, and again, they just keep getting more important, but this is a great place to begin the lifelong process of professional development that is a part of every good teacher's career, right? One of the best things about teaching is that you can keep getting better and better at it through your whole career in the classroom. And there are so many great resources that KDP has, and so many opportunities to learn from other teachers, that this is a wonderful way to get started. Before you even are in your first year. You are getting started with professional development. So besides learning actually about the practice of teaching, I think KDP is also wonderful for developing a teacher identity from the very beginning, right? Like, you are here because this is your vocation. I know that we have that in common. I feel like one of the deepest things about me is that I am a teacher. It is an incredibly integral part of who I am. And I think that being a part of KDP and being around others who share your vocation is a great way to start the process of just making that really central for you as well. It's brought me a lot of joy and fulfillment. So I hope the same is true for you. And so then identity building as a teacher is another good reason. Another thing that's great about being in KDP is that this is a great place to make professional connections, right? All the people that you're going to be interacting with in KDP, whether they're fellow students or faculty members, they can all be really useful to you in the future, whether it's hearing about a great job that's opening up in a position exactly, the grade level and neighborhood that you want, from a former fellow student, now colleague, teaching somewhere else in the city. As you, I'm sure, already know, faculty who know you well can write really good letters of recommendation. So every opportunity that you have to make those personal connections and get to know faculty and let them get to know you is always a very, very wise thing to do. And then, yeah, as you grow into your career and out in the world, you can keep this connection of KDP friends and faculty that can be really useful. A lot of what goes on, right? Not just in teaching, but pretty much in every job field is who you know. And this is a great place to get to know lots of people. More important than that, though, the people who you meet and spend time with here are going to be your friends, right? They won't just be professional resources, but they will be a personal support network. Especially now, it's really helpful to have a good, strong personal support network that's extensive. 4 years, right? Or 2 years if you're transferring, or however much time you have in college, it's a decent amount of time, and things happen in life. And so you all will probably be attending someone's wedding here today at some point in life, or maybe helping someone welcome a new baby, or consoling someone after a breakup or something. Like, good and bad things happen in life. And these people that you're going to be spending time with here are going to be a part of your life. And that, I think, is a wonderful, wonderful thing and a great reason to be here. But finally, the most important reason that it's a great idea to join KDP is that it is so much fun. KDP does a lot of really exciting and fun work, as well as activities. They spend time in the community and spend time with each other, and there's a lot of laughter and a lot of joy. So I'm most excited. I'm excited for all of those reasons, but I'm most excited for you because of all the fun that you're going to have. So let the fun begin tonight.
Sorry, apparently it's really hard to unmute from the single. Thank you so much, Dr. Nunez, for that speech. I love it. And just a reminder, guys, I am the president of Rho Kappa chapter of Kappa Delta Pi, and I am so excited to welcome you guys into this chapter for this exciting moment in your life and your career now. And right now, I would ask that have your mics muted at the moment, but during the ceremony, there will be parts where you'll be asked to unmute your mics. And you're welcome to leave any comments in the chat or any questions that may come up as we go along in the chat as well. We'll have some people monitoring that so we can keep track of it. And please remember, after you've said your piece for part of the ceremony, once you unmute your mic, to remute your mic just as we go along. And so the first part is about the Friends of KDP. This semester we're very excited because we decided to expand our membership so that we can include this associate membership, which is going to be the Friends of Kappa Delta Pi. And so I would like to welcome you guys. So whenever I get to your name, would you mind unmuting yourself and telling us about your major and your future professional plans? I believe it's Daryl Amos. Not sure I see Daryl. Nevertheless, I'm very excited that he is joining Friends of KDP. Next, we have Crystal Barnes-Bell. She may not be in here either. That's okay. Still very excited, very welcoming. Next, we have Anna Berg.
Hi, my name's Anna. I'm majoring in math and secondary education. This is my sophomore year here at PFW. Yeah.
Very exciting. What's your favorite grade that you want to teach?
I'm really excited to teach the higher grade levels. I really enjoy higher levels of math.
Very cool. I love it. Thank you for sharing, Anna. Next, we have Presley Clark. She may not be here. Sorry, it's really hard for me to go back through all the slides again. So then we have Haley Gardner.
I think I'm a junior. I am a history and secondary ed major, and I'm hoping maybe to teach middle school, if not high school. I'm also minoring in English, so maybe that'll be another track too. Who knows?
Very cool. Thank you very much for sharing. Next, we have Ian Gibson.
Hi, I'm a freshman this year. I'm majoring in elementary ed, and I plan on teaching either first or second grade. I haven't really decided yet, but that's where I want to go.
Very neat, very targeted.
Yes.
Thank you so much for sharing. And we have, is it Kashara? Is that right?
I go by Jahan.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that.
Hello, my name is Jahan, and I'm majoring in biology with secondary education. I wanted to teach high school, but I'm more interested at teaching at professional levels.
Very neat. Well, we have two associate counselors here who do teach graduate studies. Hint, hint, if you ever want to talk to them about it. So very neat, very great opportunities here. Lastly on the list, we have Sam Peck. Or Petch, I'm sorry. Sam may not be here either, but again, thank you all for coming. We welcome you guys to our Friends of KDP associate membership. It's very exciting, very new for us. So an associate membership in the Rho Kappa chapter of Kappa Delta Pi is a membership of the local chapter. As a friend of Kappa Delta Pi, your membership gives you full access to the rights as a member at the local level. We encourage you to be an active member of our chapter, taking full advantage of our chapter meetings, events, and chapter leadership. As a member of the Rho Kappa chapter, you will be expected to uphold the mission and vision of Kappa Delta Pi. Please read the mission and vision with me, and please unmute yourself to do so. So it says, the mission of Kappa Delta Pi is to
To
sustain
sustain all the
in honor community
of
of
diverse
diverse
by
educators
promoting
by
excellence,
promoting excellence and advancing scholarship,
leadership,
leadership,
and
and service.
and our vision of Kappa Delta Pi
Is to help committed educators
leaders
be leaders in improving
for global
Education for global citizenship.
Thank you very much. That was very new. I haven't had the induction ceremony online yet. It's pretty funny to hear like everybody going at once instead of in person. Everyone in the chat box, you can clap or send congratulations or wave as we welcome the very first Friends of Kappa Delta Pi members. Please remember that you can go ahead and mute yourself again as we continue along in the ceremony. All right, next slide. We will now all participate in the induction ceremony that is used to induct Kappa Delta Pi members into the society in every Kappa Delta Pi chapter. Part of the ceremony is to display the Kappa Delta Pi candles and chapter banner. Adriana, our vice president, has the candles and banners set up at her house, social distancing, if you want to see what that stuff looks like. Adriana, do you want to say something and show a little bit about it?
Hello, so this is our setup. We have 5 candles that represent the 5 pillars that we support. And then we have our Kappa Delta Pi emblem banner in the back. It's kind of hard to see. We also have this purple Kappa Delta Pi with our name on it. So yeah, that's that.
Thank you, Adriana, for setting that up at your house so that we could still see it, even though we're all socially distanced at home. Members of the Rho Kappa chapter of Kappa Delta Pi and International Honor Society in Education have gathered to renew their dedication to the society and to connect with new members toward the united purposes of the society, the promotion of excellence in and recognition of exceptional contributions in education. Dr. Cuffey, would you mind saying a few words?
Hi, Kayla. Kayla Gardner and members of Kappa Delta Pi represent these candidates who wish to make the ideals of the society their own. I present for initiation tonight Lydia Baders, Kylie Cook, Melissa Escalara, Allison Turner, who was unable to attend tonight, and Elizabeth Van Natten, who's unable to attend tonight.
Thank you very much, Dr. Cuffey. Kappa Delta Pi's historian Lily Hoffman will now relate the societies and this chapter's origins.
Hello, everyone. So in 1909, University of Illinois professor of education, Dr. William Chandler Bagley, and a group of 4 of his students, including Truman Lee Kelly and Thomas E., founded the Illinois Education Club. On March 8th, 1911, that club became Kappa Delta Pi, chosen from the Greek words to represent knowledge, duty, and power. From its inception, Kappa Delta Pi has been synonymous with scholarship, innovation, and excellence in the field of education. The Purdue University Fort Wayne chapter was founded in 1987. Dr. Sirk, who is one of our current faculty counselors, is one of the founding student members of our chapter. Rho Kappa chapter went dormant in the late 2000s, but in May of 2015 was reinstated. Our chapter is active on campus. Each semester, we host a mock interview event for student teachers, a trunk or treat event in October, monthly meetings, and many other events. Fall 2019, our chapter sent 6 members to the National Kappa Delta Pi Conference called Combo in Norfolk, Virginia, where Dr. Parnan received an award for Regional Chapter Counselor. This year, we are planning to attend Combo, but we were planning to attend Combo, but it has been canceled. However, we hope to go to Combo in St. Louis in fall 2021.
Thank you so much, Lily. So what does membership in Kappa Delta Pi imply?
We encourage the high standards of the education profession by recognizing the strong professional work done before our time. It is our honor and obligation as educators to carry this strong work forward.
Candidates, do you accept the responsibility of transmitting this legacy? If so, you will unmute your mics and answer, I do.
I do.
I do.
What are the principles upon which the society is founded?
Education is a vital global force that encourages worldwide prosperity and individual advancement. Education is the foundation of equality and the basis for personal fulfillment. Honor societies conduct ceremonies to express their members, the standards to be achieved, and the responsibilities to be undertaken. Members of members of Kappa Delta Pi have valued the society's ideals and accepted the tasks established when the organization began. New members of Kappa Delta Pi should be aware of the responsibilities which education requires and maintain the ideals of the society.
We present for your acceptance the ideals which guide members of the society.
The first ideal, fidelity to humanity, faithfulness to humanity. This means the belief in everyone's potential and the fulfillment of lives through education, having compassion and dedication to equal learning opportunities for all.
Do you accept this idea of fidelity to humanity? If so, you will please unmute your mics and say, I do.
I do.
The second ideal is science, implying free inquiry. Researchers will not alter data to support a favorite theory, product, or benefactor. Educators will be wise users of research by evaluating research findings and then confirm or disconfirm researchers' conclusions. To science be ever true.
Kayla, can I pop in here? We might want to move the PowerPoint forward a little bit.
Sorry, yes.
It's okay. It's okay. There's lots of things to think of.
Very caught up in the script. We did that one. We did that one. Now we're on science. Sorry. I'm very behind, apparently. Do you accept this ideal of science? If so, you will please unmute your mic and answer I do.
I do.
Now I'm on track.
The third ideal is service. This implies community service, not just in the classroom or school. Members are held to a higher standard to lead by example and use words and actions to make the world a better place. To be a teacher, one must be willing to be someone's hero.
Do you accept this ideal of service? If so, you'll unmute your mic and answer I do.
I do.
The final ideal is toil, the hard work required by educators to successfully teach others. There are many jobs that must be done, lesson plans and so on, whether we enjoy those tasks or not. We work hard with a joyful heart as we emphasize the need and importance of our work. We work hard to assist our students so they can have a valuable education.
Do you accept this ideal of toil? If so, you'll unmute your mic and answer I do.
I do.
So this is our Kappa Delta Pi emblem. The society's emblem combines a scroll, a stylus, a beehive, and the Greek letters K for Kappa, D for Delta, and P for Pi. In ancient manuscripts at the foundation of modern education were written and preserved in papyrus. The golden scroll symbolizes our educational foundation contained in these ancient texts. The rod through the scroll is a stylus. While not used to write on papyrus, it was one of the first instruments used to create letters and numbers. The beehive stands for hard work. The three Greek characters represent our motto: knowledge, duty, power. Words summarizing the purpose and focus of our educational standards. The purpose and ideals of Kappa Delta Pi are now known to you. Are you ready to assume the obligation of membership in Kappa Delta Pi? If so, you will please unmute your mic and answer, I am.
I am.
Candidates, please say together with me the responsibilities that you will take upon yourself as a member of the society. So it's the middle black lines. I accept
the rules provided in the Constitution and bylaws of Kappa Delta Pi. I will work together with the other members of the society to enlarge the impact of its purposes and standards, and I understand them.
I now declare you members of Kappa Delta Pi, International Honor Society in Education, pledged to uphold its ideals and worthy to enter into the bonds of fellowship with its members. Congratulations. Dr. Farnan, did you want to go ahead and
Yeah. Yes. Okay, I was just seeing what I needed to say next. So, so as in the face-to-face induction and ceremony, in the face-to-face induction ceremony, this is where we would hand you your certificate and creed. You would come to the front and we would hand it to you and we would clap and celebrate as you were inducted in. However, we are virtual. You will receive these documents in the mail. I will read your name and then I will pause for you to unmute. And when you do that, if you would please, at this point, share your major, wave at us, tell us a little bit about what you hope to do as you complete your program. That would be wonderful, as we are looking forward to getting to know you. And at the same time, those current members, so friends of KDP and current KDP members, faculty, please use the chat box to congratulate and do our more silent hand clapping. So with that, the first person is Lydia Batter. So Lydia, congratulations, and tell us a little bit about yourself.
All right. Hi, everybody. I'm Lydia. I'm a junior, and I'm majoring in elementary education. After graduation, I would obviously like to teach in a school. I'm not really picky on what grade level. I've never met like an age group that I didn't enjoy working with. But I do really think that like first grade through third grade is like a really like fun age to work with, especially.
Great. Well, congratulations, Lydia. We're so glad that you are. Oh, yay! Kyle Cook, will you please share about us? So we're just sort of imagine yourself walking to the front and we're going like, whoo! So Kyle?
Hi, yeah, I'm Kyle Cook. I am a senior, but I already have my undergraduate in sociology. I'm doing the transition to teaching. So the idea of being an educator is fairly new to me. It was right around Veterans Day last year that it just kind of hit me that, oh, I need to be an educator. I need to be a teacher. So without hesitation, I called Jim Beard the next day and got enrolled as quickly as I could. I would like to teach English and or sociology at the high school level. Ideally, I would like to be with seniors. The older the better, just because I feel like I can connect to them more so than I can, younger students. And as far as what kind of motivates me to want to be an educator, I was not a good student in high school. I did the bare minimum to get by. I went to IPFW back when it was IPFW, and kind of blew it off and dropped out. Did 4 years in the Marine Corps, and then after getting out, I decided to go back to school, and I had a Spanish professor there at PFW who really instilled confidence in me that not only can I learn the language of Spanish, but that I can be a successful collegiate student. And that kind of stuck with me. And that's what I want to be to the students. I want to, you know, if there's a student who thinks that they're not good enough, they're not smart enough, I'm there to refute that lie and say, you are capable of much more than what you realize. So that's what motivates me. I'm very, very humbled and happy to be a part of this. So thank you. And it's an honor.
Great. And congratulations and welcome aboard. As Dr. Nunez says, we do have a lot of good time, a lot of good laughs, and do a lot of great things. But I think it's the connections that we make amongst ourselves and those relationships. So thank you. The next person on the list that is here is Melissa. So Melissa, if you would unmute yourself so we can again celebrate you as you're walking to the front and going, whoo!
Hello, I am an elementary education major. I have a math concentration and then a minor in psychology and fine arts. The goal is to be an elementary art teacher. And if I can't score an art position, then I would like to take the test to do middle school math.
Great. So you have lots of opportunities and visions, so exciting time. So really glad that you are joining us. And so again, Allison and Elizabeth had course conflicts, and so as an honor society, no, don't go to your class, come to our induction ceremony. So they are being good and dedicated students, and so I will be meeting with them in a couple of days to finish this part with them. So again, congratulations to the three of you, as well as to Alice and Elizabeth, and as well as to our friends of KDP. So at such time as you are ready to be inducted into the Honor Society, then we will invite you to come and be a part of this part of the induction ceremony. But yay! So this is awesome. I think I have one more thing to say. Yes. So I think we're on the next slide, right? The presentation of certificate and signing the creed. So, so the next part in this that says, initiates, please. Okay, all right. So I'm asking you to mute yourself, which you've done. You have just taken upon yourself the obligation of the society that's given to you by our chapter president. To assist you in knowing and honoring this commitment, you're receiving a copy of the Kappa Delta Pi Creed, which will be yours to keep. The creed will be sent to you in the mail. When you receive the creed, please sign it. And I think next is Dr. Oliver.
Well, new members, we greet you as colleagues in the search for a full, knowledgeable, and useful life. We are united in a profession to inspire individual growth by respecting others' cultures, caring for others' needs, and strengthening moral character and personality. We want to teach in a way that motivates learning, to foster curious minds, and to promote a love for truth and morality.
As member of Kappa Delta Pi, you will be expected to amplify a commitment to equity by preparing yourself for the diversity, ethnic, social, language, ability, and otherwise you will face every day as an educator. It is my privilege and honor to congratulate you and to welcome you into Kappa Delta Pi.
Will Renee Wallace wave? We are inducting her into a Kappa Delta Pi leadership position today. The Rho Kappa chapter of KDP finds you worthy of confidence in receiving honor of leadership and trusteeship. With ideal of toil, you have been called to take part of the growth of Rho Kappa and Kappa Delta Pi. Your vision will sharpen the goal of our united efforts. As our representative, you are exemplars of the Rho Kappa chapter. Do you accept the position as an officer of the Rho Kappa chapter of Kappa Delta Pi? If so, you will answer, I do.
I do.
Do you promise to observe the Constitution and bylaws of Kappa Delta Pi and the bylaws of Rho Kappa chapter? If so, you will answer, I do.
I do.
Do you accept these members of the Rho Kappa chapter as your officers for this coming year? Do you pledge your cooperation in increasing the influence of Kappa Delta Pi? If so, you will answer, we do.
We do.
And that's for, I think that's for all members too.
We do.
We do.
We do.
Sorry.
We do.
Should have
We
been
do.
more
We're
specific,
all human.
and online. I now have the honor of declaring you, Renee Wallace, our social media coordinator, as an officer of the Rho Kappa chapter. We as members have pledged our confidence in and support of you as you guide through this chapter in the fulfillment and its purposes. You will receive your officer pin in the mail along with your KDP officer's name badge.
Professional organizations are critical to the development and support of educators. Kappa Delta Pi is a professional education society that honors excellence. The work of our chapter needs many people to be involved. We understand that studies and work come first, but if everyone assumes some responsibility for running the chapter, we can fulfill the mission of Kappa Delta Pi in Northeast Indiana. With your participation, our chapter can help Purdue University, Fort Wayne, School of Education students and practicing educators to make an impact on K-12 students. To wear Kappa Delta Pi honor cords at graduation, you need to be an active member. An active member is defined as attending and/or planning one event in one chapter per semester, starting with the semester you are inducted. You also need to be current in your national and local dues. The chapter pays for your cords and will present them to you at a special graduation celebration event.
So we have some pictures of some of the past things that we've done. We had in the yellow shirts, that was the Young Authors event here. At the bottom right below it is a graduation day picture of some members with their other honor cords representing KDP there. On the top left, there is the trunk or treat from last year. This is one of the trunks that won. And I believe that went to Elaine. She decorated Erin's trunk. So Erin is holding her trophy with the trunk design. And below that, with the Purdue University banner, that is a picture of the people who went to Convo last year. Actually, Mara and I, who are in here, actually went to that trip. So we're both in that picture. That was in Norfolk, Virginia. And if you don't know, Convo is an opportunity to do some professional learning where you can do breakout sessions and you can learn more about how to be a professional teacher and make connections with people all over the world. It's very exciting. And that's just a little taste of it. We will have a meeting this semester where we talk a little bit more about Convo to introduce you to that a little bit more. So now that you're a new member, we would love to have a picture of you. If you want, you can send us a selfie, or if you don't have any selfies handy on you and you want a brand new picture, you can talk to Renee, who was our social media coordinator. She is awesome at taking photos, and she'd be more than willing to take a photo of you if you would like to meet up and, socially distance and all that. And just a reminder, all the new members will be getting a KDP packet that we're sending to you in the mail. So it's going to contain the creed, and that'll be yours to sign and keep. You're going to have a KDP certificate, a schedule of all the things happening this semester. You're going to have a directory of all the current members in KDP, and you're going to have QR code showing the social media account, so you can just scan it and find our social media accounts.
And I also want to interject, so Friends of KDP, you will also be receiving a packet in the mail as well. It won't have the creed or the certificate, but it will clearly have the other three components, as well as everyone's going to have a couple little treats in there as well. So we look forward and celebrate your willingness to be part of us, part of our group. So, so everyone should be looking forward to something in the mail. My goal is to have that at the post office tomorrow. So hopefully my vision will be my reality.
So just to talk about some of the stuff happening this semester, we do have a survey that we're going to send out again that we would like you to fill out. We are actually going to give away 2 prizes randomly to people who fill out the survey as a little incentive for you guys to fill it out. In that survey, you can click on if you would like to be interested in joining any of these different committees that we have going on right now. We have a list on the slide right now for you of some of the committees going on. We have the fundraising committee, which Mara in here is our fundraising chair. So she's kind of in charge of that committee. And then we have the induction committee, we have graduation committee. We're starting a letter writing committee. We're really excited about it, where we're going to write letters to members or thank you notes to people, and it's going to be very exciting. So if you're interested in that, you can join that as well. And if you fill out the survey and you click that you're interested in any of those things, then you'll be put on the email list, so you'll get all the notifications about when we're having meetings for those committees. We do have a trunk or treat that we normally do. A trunk or treat would be the 3rd annual this year would be. We stopped because we were doing a collaboration and then we had some COVID restrictions going on because that happened in everybody's lives. But we are still interested in potentially trying to do it. We would like to start a committee for it to talk more about how we can do it in COVID times. So if you're interested in that, we do have a committee for that you can join. We'd love to have you. Another thing that I am doing, I'm going to send out a survey of information about amending our Constitution. So I have been working on changing our Constitution. If you didn't know, we do have a Constitution. It's a Constitution with student government and student life, and it needed some updating. It hasn't been updated in a while, and there are some things that needed to be changed. For instance, there was the issue of very specific voting, requirements of members having to attend every meeting. The national and local dues were incorrect in the Constitution, and so some of those things made it a pressing matter that it needed to be changed. And we would need a 2/3 vote from the membership to have those approved to send to student government to get it fixed. And we would love for you guys to fill out a survey and vote on it. I'll send you an email and it'll show you the revised copy of the Constitution and also the original copy, so you can see the differences if you're interested. Most of it's small tweaks. There's very few areas that needed changing. Nothing super major, just tweaking to fit our chapter a little bit better. If you have any more questions about it, you can always reach out to me or the KDP email, and I would be happy to answer any of those questions. Again, I'm going to send out an email with the revised, the original, and then the survey, so you can select whether you would think that we should make those changes or not. And if you fill out that survey, I will send you in the mail as a little incentive an I voted sticker and a pencil. And if you so in the survey, you'll be asked to fill out your name and billing address so that I can send those to you in the mail. And we would love it if you, once you get those in the mail, take a picture of yourself with those new items and send it to us. We would put you on our social media pages if you felt comfortable with that. So yeah.
I have a question.
Certainly.
Before we leave, do you guys mind if I take a picture of us to put on the Instagram story?
No, you go for it.
Okay. If the people who don't have their cameras on, if you don't want to, you don't have to, but if you could you turn your camera on so we're we're all in it, smiling.
You might want to drop the PowerPoint, then we'll be able to get everybody on the screen.
I have it already pulled up to where I can see everybody right now.
Okay. So up, I guess. Well, not that I wasn't putting up, just more so.
Okay, if everybody's good where you're at, I'm gonna take a picture now, okay? 1, 2, 3. Okay, thank you so much.
No problem. Is there anything that I'm missing out, or I should also talk about Adriana Parnin? Anything else?
No, no, I think you're good. I think there's just one more slide.
Oh, yes, of course. Congratulations. We are very excited to have you, all of you, our new members, our new friends of KDP. It's a very special time for us, even though there's a lot going on in the world. There's also a lot changing in KDP here, and I love it. So we're excited. Moving forward.
Thank you, Kayla.
Yes,
Thank
thank
you,
you.
all the officers. Thank you, everyone. And new members, we want to welcome you.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And at any time you can email any of us, you can email me and I can get you connected to people. So send us emails if you need more one-on-one meetings. Fill out that survey so you can get connected with some of the subgroups. And as Dr. Nunez said, become part of our community and develop these relationships that will transcend. I know last year's president and vice president are really good friends, and I think that was part of their experiences here in Kappa Delta Pi. So I guess have a great week and congratulations.
Yep, congrats, guys.
Yeah.